Derek, are you still here? Hello?
Recording in progress.
Yes, recorded in progress.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings to all our viewers. We welcome you to tonight's webinar, and this is Deep Dive, Globally Changing Lives. We are starting our webinar now with a lovely tune by one of our global ambassadors in the name of Lerato Shadare, and the name of the song is In It to Win It. Please, I urge you to watch the special effects as the music plays, because Dr. Derek usually takes time to put effort into the nonverbal communication of that song. So please, let's just watch and listen. Thank you, Dr. Derek. Over to you.
Your next stop is on passive.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Wow, we are in it to win it. Thank you, Sister Lorato. And yes, we did stand clear the closing door, and the station was 53 on passive. And that was in Dubai and is in Dubai. But we did see all the other images, which I do not even need to tell you, because if you are here, it means you've been seeing them in the past and do understand what they reflect. Thank you very much, Dr. Derek. We appreciate you. And to continue with today's webinar, we're going to the mindset. And we do know that the mindset is affected by two major things: the physical and the mental. The physical, our CEO has promised that, and we're looking forward to it. But as individuals, as a group, and as listeners, we know that we have to work on the mental on our own. No one but us will have to do that. And the person who is going to help give us the mental mindset for tonight is none other than our Queen, Sister Jacqueline Warner. And she's going to talk to us a continuation of something she's been doing for the last couple of weeks, for a very long time actually. And Queen Jackie is a wonderful entrepreneur. She's an inspirational speaker. And besides that, she's a talk show host. And she also is a mom and a grandmom. How about that? Awesome, isn't it? And today
Isn't
she
it?
will talk to us a continuation of what she's been doing before, how to never get sick again. I know a lot of us may be taking it for granted, but it's not easy. For those who are sick and do not know how to prevent it, but something called prevention is better than cure. So
Yes, indeed.
please get your pencils and pen or pencils and paper and make notes as this presentation is ongoing, because you may have questions for Queen Jackie at the end of that presentation. So for now, please let's welcome our wonderful Queen Sister JW.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Queen Debbie. I appreciate you. Like I always say, you're the host with the most, and you're always here for us, and you're just so amazing. Thank you for your consistency and your continuous love that you share amongst each and every one of us. And we want to thank Dr. Derek for allowing us to have this amazing platform. You know, when our CEO said no one will be left behind, this is a short way of these webinars. I think Dr. Derek said probably 160 of them by now. And let me tell you, it's recorded on YouTube. So our CEO is correct. We won't be left behind unless we choose to be left behind, because the information is there even when we don't show up, and it's okay. And we want to thank all the leaders, Queen Dr. Nadu, you know, Dr. Patience, Dr. Queen, Dr. Benny, and all the others, you know, for keeping us abreast and keeping hope alive, or keeping on passive alive within each and every one of us. So we will continue to be patient and hang on in there. We're going to thank our Heavenly Father most of all for making it all possible, because without Him, it won't be none of this in the first place. So we're so grateful unto Him for choosing an awesome man with a big heart, our CEO and friend, Mr. Ash Mafare. So yes, and thank you so much for the introduction, Queen Debbie. Yes. Yes, it is a long topic, and it's ongoing, how to never get sick, but it has so many subtitles. And tonight we're going to be focusing on addressing our nutritional deficiencies, because we already know for sure that we are deficient, even if we believe it or not, no matter how we look. Sometimes we look so well on the outside, and the next day You know, I have seen people looking so beautiful, and then the next time I see them, they could barely walk. And I'm like wondering what happened. But it's basically the toxic. For instance, my own sister, may her soul rest in peace, you know, she didn't understand it. She was asking why and why. And you know, so makes this topic even more important, not only to myself, but to each and every one of us. So, as we all know, like I stated, that the majority of the people on this planet Earth, including us, are nutritionally deficient because the way the foods are grown and processed. It's not because of us, but it's because of the system that's already set up that way. And things that they don't want us to know. That's why I bring it forward. So we all will have the opportunity and the options to make better choices when it comes to our health. Because, like is always said, health is wealth. Okay? And without health, there ain't no wealth. And as we've been waiting and participating and being patient and looking forward to this amazing journey with Unpassive, we also got to be wise, you know, and take our health in, because a lot of some of our Unpassivarians have passed on, and we are fully aware of that. And some of them is even sick, and we're aware of that too. So our health plays a major role, besides God, plays a major role in our daily walk with Christ and with our journey of life. So I'm go on. For instance, researchers have shown that we will need to eat over 5 times more food than our grandparents did just to match their nutritional value today. And that is so true. Because what our grandparents and our ancestors before them did, they were healthy. You know, they didn't die prematurely. And some of them are still alive up to this day. You know, it might not be many, but just the fact that they're still with us today means a whole lot. So also due to the toxicity in our bodies, we're unable to absorb the nutrition from the foods we consume because our bodies are so toxic. You know, I remember my grandmother used to give me aloes, and my mother gave me Epsom salt. That was when school finished, summer break. I was getting these things for clean out. And I remember my mom said, if it doesn't work, honey, you're going to get a second dose. And I used to pray to God, let it work the first time, because that thing tastes so horrible. But they was always ready with a piece of orange with sugar or something to give you right thereafter. Okay? So our body is toxic. So that is why, in addressing nutritional deficiency, we can learn the things that will help us to overcome the illnesses and disease that cause medical complication or even death. And so we must take, like Queen Debbie states, let's not take it for granted, including myself, you know? So we got to eat more organic fruits and vegetables. Simple as that. Because these fruits and vegetables can be eaten in their raw or uncooked natural state. We can. But you know, some say, oh, I can't eat it like that. I can't do that. There's a lot of things we can't do, but we need to do just to reap the benefits of them in their natural state instead of them being cooked or fried or baked. It has been recommended to have at least 4 servings of fruits daily. Also, 2 big raw salads full of vegetables with homemade dressing. You just got to get creative. You don't have to go to the store to buy those dressing. And Dr. Derek always say, don't even bother, because you have to read all those ingredients. And if something takes that much, and if you can make it in your kitchen and it doesn't take that much ingredients, then you know something is not correct. Okay? And remember that Queen Dr. Doris shared with us that we should not mix our fruits and vegetables, but eat separately within a timely fashion. Purchase a juicer or a juice extractor. Those are investments that we have control of, that we can do for ourselves when it comes to our health. Because when you juice your fruits and vegetables, you get more of its natural state. You get the juice instead of buying the juice in containers and boxes that has been pasteurized. Okay? So when fruits or vegetables is juice, we will get all the vitamins, the minerals, and the enzymes in the right proportion, like nature intended it to be. It's recommended that we should drink at least 3 to 4 glasses of fresh juice daily using organic fruits or vegetables. The next thing is eat organic nuts and seeds. Dr. Derrick always talk about his diet, how it's full of fruits and seeds, even early in the morning. So stay away from roasted. You know, when you go in there to buy your nuts, you see roasted and salted nuts, and they add palmito, and they do all of this chili and just doctoring the stuff up, and it's already unhealthy and toxic. So don't waste your money. Also, buy nuts and seeds in their shell. That's how we grew up eating nuts. You remember Christmas time, your parents or grandparents will have all these nuts around on the table, and they were in the shell. And we had to get the nut cracker to crack them and so forth. So that's the right way to eat your nuts and your seeds. And remember, King Dr. Joseph even told us about pumpkin seed, and we have the bitter cola nut. You know, I had the opportunity of eating it in New York. You know, I found a store in New York, an African store, and I went and purchased it. And it's yes, just like Queen Debbie said, it's bitter, just like the moringa seed. You could pick it right off the tree. You could purchase it from Amazon. You know, everything is available to us now. It's just have to worry about it's the process. So nuts and seeds are also good for snacking throughout the day. You know, you're at your desk, you get hungry, instead of go to the vending machine and get a Snicker bar or some potato chips, pull out your nuts. It's a healthy snack. There is a tremendous life force in nuts and seeds. Remember, Dr. Joseph talked about the pumpkin seed and their benefits and bitter cola. So instead of snacking on potato chips, have some pecans or raw cashew nuts. Get natural sunlight. That is so important. You know, we take it for granted, you know, but remember that the sun is healthy for our overall well-being. So don't take it for granted. It is recommended that 30 minutes a day will be sufficient. And we can do so by taking early morning walks if it's possible for those of us that is at home. And on our lunch break, you know, eat for 30 minutes and walk the rest. Get some sun in there. A late afternoon before the sun goes down. Don't use sunglasses or sunscreen. Why? Because the sun enters through our eyes and stimulating the energy throughout our whole body. The solar energy from the sun alkaline the body, and it reduces depression and strengthens the immune system. So the sun is very important. The vitamin D that we get from the sun is like a hormone. Okay. Eat an organic apple a day. You remember the old saying, eat an apple a day, keep the doctor away. And it's so true. You know, this apple is a natural cure for dozens of different diseases, and it also is known as a superfood. And we talk about that. I talk about the apple some webinars back, how it was so important. It was very highly nutritious. They talk about taking coral calcium. Now, of course, according to Mr. Kevin, it's actually forbidden by the Federal Trade Commission to say anything about coral calcium, but you can go to the website. Okay. And also, I tried going on Amazon and looking for it. I did find, but because I don't know exactly what to purchase, it's best to talk to a natural health practitioner. And we have one with us, Dr. Queen Doris. Okay. So we can ask her questions like that. Take all natural vitamin E. Now, there are many forms of vitamin E out there, but according to Dr. Kevin, there's only 2 companies that manufactures the full spectrum of all natural vitamin E. So the mere fact is that every single person is nutrition deficient in vitamin E. And the most important mineral we are also deficient in is calcium, which is why it is recommended that we supplement our diet with calcium. Vitamin E also tends to be a very important vitamin. Calcium is a mineral. Vitamin E is a vitamin, okay? There's a difference. And we are deficient also. But vitamin E has so many good benefits. Taking vitamin E can prevent heart disease, eliminate varicose veins. Some of we ladies suffer from that. We don't want to wear nothing too tight. We got to let it have a little flare because we don't want to show, all those varicose veins that's popping up through our legs. It improves sexual performance. It reduces and alleviates depression and a whole host of other disorders. Another one is take colloidal minerals daily. Remember that nutritional deficiencies lead to disease, and correcting these deficiencies cures disease. There is a tape on the internet that Dr. Kevin that Mr. Kevin recommends. We listen to is Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Drink the magic juices. And the magic juices, there are several fruits that are being sold that have absolutely miraculous healing properties for our bodies. And these fruits are from around the world and are very difficult to buy fresh or even juice fresh. And these juices are noni, goji, mangosteen, aloe vera, acai berry, and unfortunately, the government requires pasteurization. So these juices are pasteurized, but don't let the negative take over the positive of these juices. And some even have natural substances put into them to preserve the juice. These juices mentioned above have shown to cure diseases miraculously. They are convenient and provide us with super nutrition, detoxification, and cleanse the body. Take whole food supplements daily. And now, whole food supplements are not synthetic vitamins and minerals, but concentrated real food. They contain nutrients, living enzymes, life force energy in the exact proportion that nature again intended it. So, whole food supplements include chlorella, blue-green algae, spirulina, royal jelly, and other types of concentrated whole herbs, plants, hydrated juices, and or sprouts. This is a fact. There is no way we can get all the nutritions we need in the foods we eat. And that's why we will need to supplement some of these vitamins and minerals and enzymes that is needed for our body to work properly. The next one is eat raw organic honey. Dr. Derek always talk about that. Bee propolis, royal jelly again, and bee pollen. Now, these raw organic bee products and honey are super nutritious foods. I remember as a little girl, my grandmother would give me a teaspoon of honey every morning. And now I hear people say, no, honey is bad for you. Or maybe it's because the honey you use. If you're not getting it in the raw form, then it might cause some issues because they even make an imitation honey. Okay, so they're in the laboratory doing all sort of things, So be careful of the honey you purchase. The next one was kind of strange to me was get oxygen water cooler. I was wondering if it was one of those coolers you take to the beach, so I had to go and look it up. But it's actually a cooler that you could purchase and place in your house to oxygenate your water. So there are a variety of reasons our bodies are deficient of oxygen. And if we were to increase the amount of oxygen in our bodies to the level it should be, then no disease, I'm telling you, no disease whatsoever would be able to live in an alkaline environment. So the best way in getting oxygen into our bodies is through water. Do not buy oxygenated water at the store because oxygen dissipates rapidly. So by the time you get to the store and you purchase it, the oxygen that's in there is that they put in there is already gone, and it won't make any sense. It's going back to old school. If you want something done, you better do it yourself. You remember our parents always used to say that, you know? So do not buy oxygenated water in the store. It has been noted that most people who that experience an immediate rush of energy, it has been noted that that people that use the oxygenated water, they get a splurge of energy, a rush of energy, and it increases in vitality. Next one, take digestive enzymes. One of the main causes of indigestion, heartburn, gas, bloating, and constipation is a lack of digestive enzymes in our stomach and intestine. The body is unable to produce enzymes because of the antibiotics, the non-prescription and prescription drugs, the chlorinated and fluoride full water that causes depletion of the digestive enzymes. So when there's not enough of digestive enzymes in our system, then the metabolism slows down and the absorption of nutrients is blocked. Taking digestive enzymes can eliminate acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion, gas, bloat, and constipation. It has been noted that most people who start taking the digestive enzyme lose between 5 to 10 pounds within the first 30 days. Next one is use organic sea salt, and we spoke about that already. You already know that regular table salt is poison. Sea salt is infinitely better for us. Eat organic dark chocolate. And some people are like, oh, I'm gonna get fat. No, is the in for starters, let me make it clear, chocolate is not bad, but the ingredients they put in it, that's what makes the chocolate bad. There's good dark chocolate out there that tastes good, so just go to your health food or whole food markets and inquire. And remember to read the ingredients, then indulge and enjoy. Take omega-3 supplements. According to Mr. Kevin, there is a great book written by Dr. Gary Gordon about the benefits of omega-3s in a person's diet. Now, the book will help in understanding why people today get very little omega-3 compounds in their diet. And the lack of omega-3s has been linked to different illnesses and diseases, including depression. Eat a snack. In other words, don't go hungry. What is meant by eating a snack is to eat them between meals if hungry. Some people feel like, if I don't eat, I don't have to worry about gaining weight. But your body is not made up that way. It's going to look for a way to survive. It's going to go in survival mode. And it's going to start storing fat. And that's how you're going to get fat, because you're going to say, well, I only eat once a day. Where is this weight coming from? You got to know your body. You got to know how it works. Okay? Snacks does not mean get a bag of potato chips or all those Doritos and many more for etc., but healthy snacks. I will name just a few of healthy organic snacks such as apples, pears, organic nuts, seeds, organic raw celery, carrots, cucumbers, or other vegetables. Also organic, the meat lovers, organic chicken or tuna salads. Simple. And additionally, a glass of freshly made organic fruit or vegetables juice, or whole grain or sprouted bread with organic honey. The key point is not to be hungry. Okay? And to conclude, these are ways of addressing nutritional deficiencies. Remember that the research is conclusive that when nutritional deficiencies are addressed, many diseases vanish. It cannot be overlooked or underestimated that ways mentioned can and will cure disease that people prematurely die from daily. Remember that obedience is better than sacrifice. So having the proper or for instance, the right vitamins and the right minerals and enzymes and the cofactors will allow the body, our body, to operate as it was designed and can prevent and cure almost all diseases, including cancer. So thank you so much this evening for your listening ear, for your support. And I hope this information rests on your heart and most likely your mind. Because even eating well, it takes a mindset. It's not just something you, like Dr. Derek said, you do today and then you don't do it tomorrow. We have to be consistent. When we make that change, and you take little steps. It's just like in business, you hear those professionals and billionaires say, you just take little steps. Take little steps. You don't have to do Rome wasn't built in one day. And our Heavenly Father didn't created the earth it took 7 days. He didn't do it in one day. It took 7 days, and his days are not like we will count 7 days today for sure. Okay, so your health, our health is on the line. Our children health is on the line. Our friends and family health is on the line. Every time you pick up the phone or somebody passed on, you hear, oh, my wife died from lung cancer. My husband died from colon cancer, my gallbladder cancer. All it takes is us taking the initiative, taking our own, being our best health advocate for ourselves and our children and our grandchildren and our generations to come. So if we start today, oh my gosh, you will see stuff start to change in the supermarkets. Because now we're going to show them that we are in control, not them. They're not going to control our bodies and our minds and our pockets too. No, it got to stop somewhere. And we got to start with us taking control. So thank you so much. My name is Jacqueline Warner. Enjoy the rest of the webinar. Have a beautiful evening.
Queen JW nailed it again. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you, Queen JW. I I am so grateful to hear you talking about keeping hope alive through healthy eating. And yes, a lot of people take it for granted. And it's mostly people who know what healthy eating means, but sometimes they get lost. So, this is a good reminder that healthy eating is the way of life. As you said earlier, life is health and health is wealth. So you cannot live one without the other. They are all interconnected. And we have to accept them for what they are because that's who we are as humans. And I have my questions for you, but I'll come back to that later on. I'll rather give this opportunity to anyone who listened to Queen JW's presentation and has any question for her, and to say this is the right time to raise your question for her so she can answer before we continue to the next segment of the webinar. I'll pause here. All right, we're not many, and I don't see any hand or anyone unmuting to speak or on camera. I know Brother Carton is here, but he's always here. Thank you, Brother Carton, for your regular and unfailing support, being always with us. So I don't see anyone for Queen JW. I'll come back with my question later because it's a long one. So in the interim, I see that our next guest speaker, our wonderful sister, who is here with us and so beautifully dressed, has a special. Did you see the way she's looking like? Have you seen Dr. Doris tonight? If not, just look at your screens and see what she looks like. We have introduced her a couple of times on this platform. We know who she is, and her topic is the beautiful way of what? What is life? Water. Water is life. Without water, can we survive a day, just a single day without water? Yeah, you can if you're fasting for one reason or another, depending on where you find yourself. But on a regular basis, healthy life requires water. And our sister and darling queen here that we have presented to our forum before is from Ghana. You can see her beautifully dressed in her kente outfit. And she is currently living in Atlanta, Georgia, and a member of Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners, a member of Naturopathy Association of Ghana, and many others. She has shared with us before. She knows what it means being organic and how to tell you to be organic. So let's listen to this specialist who has a background knowledge in everything that we need to know about water and organic lifestyle. Dr. Doris, we welcome you. Thank you. The microphone is yours, sis.
Thank you so much, beautiful Queen Debbie. I bring you warm greetings from Atlanta, Georgia. As you have already introduced, I will not go there. And we've been learning about water, how we can change the treatment of water and be well, because water is life. We learned a lot. You know the definition of water in its chemical formula. Those who are not here, we say it's H2O. Some know, some are now learning it, which is hydrogen, 2 atoms, and oxygen, 1 atom, making 2H2O. We've said so many things about water, how to treat it, different types of water, sources of water, the amount to drink. We mentioned some vegetables that have enough water, the percentages, some fruits that have water, percentages, mention it. And I made mention, I gave a small scenario about an elderly man, about 75 years, who doesn't drink water first. He always drinks coffee. He is healthy, going up and down. People admire him, working on his own, going for groceries, shopping, working on his garden, and he has been so admired. And people say he's healthy, he's healthy, he's healthy. One day he fell down, was in the hospital. Family members came, they treated him, they made some tests on him. He was on drip. And what a drip is made of water. Then the man passed on. They started asking questions. They made postmortem. They saw that his blood is so congested with acidity. The body is so hydrated. The body was hydrated because he was not drinking enough water as he's supposed for him to drink. So the family member was asked, they said, this man likes coffee so much. He wakes up and drinks coffee first instead of water. goes for exercise, comes back to drink coffee. He's always on coffee because he likes coffee and it's very dangerous. He was really dehydrated. So we said water is life. Water should be first thing. Good water, I mean alkaline water, mineral water, water that are full of alkaline. Yeah. So they said so many others, you have to get the testing product to test your water to see the alkalinity and the acidosis so that you know which one to drink more or use. Today we'll see some herbs that also have water and they prepare it with water. But those herbs too, those plants, medicinal plants with water can never replace water. In naturopathy, we said after taking any herbal tea, at least 10 minutes time, drink a cup of water to help circulation. So we have teas like chamomile tea. They're all medicinal. Yeah. Calendula tea, peppermint tea, and so many types. There are so many plants. Vervain, yellow vervain, blue vervain tea, fever grass tea, moringa tea. There are so many teas. Then to make as a drink, you have coconut water, milk, some are dairy products. They are mixed with water as a drink. And so forth. Some are non-dairy, yeah. So we know of those teas that contains can be prepared with herbs. So many in the system. So we'll continue with the hydration facts of our body. We said it last that our body contains about 60 to 70% of water. Average, yeah. Yeah, so let's break it down to see how many percent our brain have to take. The brain needs about 75% of water, the bones about 25, our muscles about 75%, the blood about 85% water before our blood can circulate well. We will not have joint pains and other problems. So water, we say, is life because it has to help in circulation of our organs, the system, and everything in our body. We know of green tea. I will say something small about green tea. Green tea is actually good. The best time to drink green tea is some take it early morning. It's okay. Before meals. Some take it, to take it best is after breakfast to prevent hydration, green tea, or half an hour before exercising. It burns fat. That's green tea. 1 hour before or after meals is good. It prevents fat absorption. So like the Chinese, when they finish the after meals, they always drink green tea, but it has some side effects. Half an hour before bedtime to lose weight. Those who want to lose weight can take it half an hour before bedtime. Don't add green tea, we don't add honey. Now, 2 to 3 cups per day detoxify the body. That's green tea for you. One thing about green tea too is too much of it can cause anemia. Yeah, so that is green tea. And water, I said it last time, that we don't need to drink too much. 2 to 3 liters per day is enough. And we all have that. Actually, we have some containers that are used to store water and the minerals that are in water, good water. You can see some minerals like calcium, which is about 40 to 100%, to 100 milligram per liter, and is important for bone health and development. Calcium is good for everyone, even babies, adolescents, aged. Calcium is good for us to build our bones. Magnesium, about 30 to 100 milligram, is good and is crucial for muscles and nerves. And for the heart, the health of the heart, strengthening the heart, magnesium. Potassium, 2 to 10 milligram, it helps to regulate blood pressure. Potassium, it supports healthy heart function too. Sodium, about 20 to 100 milligram, is essential for fluid balance, nerve functions. Yeah. And iron, there's iron in good drinking water, 0 to 1 milligram, and vital, healthy red blood cells. It provides very good red blood cells. So all these minerals are in water, especially good drinking water. All these minerals are in it. So we also have zinc. They are very beneficial minerals, about 0.1 to 1 milligram. It supports the immune function and wound healing. Manganese, it's involved in enzyme function and bone health. Copper. Copper is essential for connective tissue health, immune function. Look at fluoride. Fluoride in water is supposed to be 0.5 to 1 or 1.5. And it's important for dental health, bone development. Silica, about 10 to 50 milligram. It supports the skin, the hair, our nails. Yes. You see some people have brittle nails, falling hair, dry skin. If you are not drinking good water and in the appropriate measurement, your skin, your teeth, your hair will not be in good health. Other minerals are aluminum, about 0.1 milligram, beryllium, 0.1 to 1, chromium, and phosphorus. All these are like 0.1, 0.1. Yeah. So that is some of the minerals that are in good spring, well, mineral, alkaline, filtered water with mineral additives. Now, we have this ideal mineral content. That one is a big technical. So if you have a good drinking water, it produces all those minerals and it keeps us healthy. Keep in mind that optimal mineral content may vary depending on individual needs and health conditions. Always consult your healthcare professional or registered dietitian, personalized advice, because some need more and some need less. So the percentage is appropriate about. When we say that, it means it can be more or less than the standard dosage. Yeah. So that is about water, the minerals. Now we have water can be kept in good water can be kept in some what is it called? Containers. Yeah. The ones they sell in the shops, those small containers, they are just a day disposable ones. It's not good to refill water with them, especially drinking water. So we can say copper jar. It's good to store water in it for about 6 to 8 hours before consumption. Copper containers is used or to filter or neutralize the pH water. Yeah. It cleans and dries the jug regularly. When you clean and dry the jug regularly, you can use it for years. It's very good to keep water in copper jugs, glass jug, plain glass jugs, water bottles that are stainless, and then copper coated ones, pure copper jugs. Yeah. Then here we don't use mud. Yeah, mud, ceramic. They are good to store water in them. So you should know where you keep your water. And drinking cold water is very dangerous to our health and heart. We said it last time. People just come back from work or from the sun or anywhere from cold place and they just fetch water from the fridge to drink. It's very dangerous. It's not healthy. You can fetch the water into good jugs and from the morning when you come back from work, the coolness will be out of it. You drink and it saves. Even school children just come to. I doubt. I'm surprised. This cold weather of yours here, and people still drink cold water. Huh? Cold water. Though the stomach is hot, stomach is actually hot. So, but then the cold, the chilled, the ice cube water is not healthy. It's actually not healthy. God wants us to be healthy. That's why He gave us all these minerals and water, the air, the plants, everything. He's very particular and have interest in our health. So we have to do something about it and know how to drink water, when to drink it. People drink water, enough water after meals. Some will be drinking it during the course of eating. It's also not good. You can drink water 20 to 30 minutes time before your meals, and after meals, you can wait same minutes before you also drink another. I said it last time that we have to imagine and share our stomach into 3 parts. 1 part for water, 1 part for the air, and 1 part for our food, our cooked food and so on, or fruits. So we need to have that in mind and don't drink more water immediately you start eating. It will not help. Even some people can vomit. Even if you are going for swimming, like a poolside, there's a warning there. You have to, after eating or drinking water, wait for like 10 to 15 minutes before you go into the pool. Because if you jump into the pool immediately, you can even vomit out the food. So we have to take note in our water that we also bath. It should be well alkaline based, because last time I said it, especially women have so many problems with candidiasis because of the water they use to clean themselves. Very dangerous. I prescribe the use of garlic too. I don't know how many people tried it. Yeah, Sherry, let's know if it works for you. Knowledge is knowing. Yeah. And wisdom is also knowing when to use what you have. We are thankful to God that He has given us all this, and the knowledge too is there. We came to meet it, and we want to share it for others. You also share it among your family members, friends, co-workers, and colleagues, even your enemies, to alert them how to drink and treat and drink good water and what time to drink it. So, I don't know if you have some questions you may ask, and those who have tested their water too, they should let us know the ones that they've seen that they are highly alkaline, and the acidosis ones too, we can know, because I don't know your types of water you have here, but in our country we have so many that I tested and shown to people. I have the video even, but here I haven't tested enough. So I will leave it here for those who have tested, and let us know. We are not spoiling or destroying somebody's business, but because of our own health. Yeah. So we need to know the good ones from you. Thank you, Debbie. Continue from there. I yield.
Wow, that was awesome, awesome, awesome. Very well done. You see, I'm not the only one applauding.
Oh.
Yes,
Thank
Queen
you.
Carlton is here with me. What do you think? He's here live. Thank you, Brother Carlton. Wow, that was amazing. You know, this is I don't know why I just appreciate everything you've said, and then I just settled down on the one of the stomach, of the water, air, and food. I did not quite know how to separate those three. So maybe you can shed a little light on being able. Yeah, I know at one point I was in which of the Guineas, but anyway, I had just eaten lunch and I had friends. Everybody wanted to go swimming, and I jumped into the pool with them. And I wasn't feeling well after that because I just went swimming and swimming. I was so exhausted afterwards, and I ended up throwing up. So is that because I went swimming immediately after lunch, or it's because I was sick previously before that episode?
Well, it could be any of it. If it's immediately too, you can have reaction. Yeah, that is what I know. But with sickness, It calms down your system, body rather.
Mm,
It might be the food immediately.
okay.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you very much. We're learning, as you rightfully say, to stay healthy. We have to continue learning in the process as we move along. And you learn from every platform you're in,
Yeah.
every group, and all the friends and social groups that you associate yourself with. That's how we learn the right things to do on a daily basis. Thank you so much. Uh,
Well,
so I'm going to pause here. If anyone had done any testing besides Dr. Doris, this is the right time to share the outcome of your tests. Because personally, for us living here in Chicago, we know that Lake Michigan, we've been told is okay. It's not contaminated. So it's pure drinking water. I don't know what that means because people go in there and swim, so it's just next to us. We go there as well. So when they say pure drinking water, does it mean we swim there and we get the same water to drink and we filter it through the taps in our kitchens
maybe.
and we drink it? I don't know. Should I go testing it? I don't want to find out what I've been drinking for the last couple of decades, because it's going to drive me insane. But should I be naive and not do something about it? Since you started talking about this water issue, I've had this dilemma and it's still ongoing in my brain. So before the end of November, I'm sure I'll come up with an answer to your question. Did anyone test your water? Because I know why you're saying this. In the African continent, or I'll say in the global south, every region has their ups and downs. In some areas, you can actually go I'll give you an example. If you go to the Gambia, the Comoros, Guinea, Conakry, I don't remember which of about 5 countries I've been to, and you go to the beaches, you have everything there. You have the garbage, you have the feces, you have
Oh,
the
yes.
urine, you have
Ghana
all of
food.
that. So, where do you go? What are you testing? Where do you go to test? Are you testing in those areas or you're testing somewhere else? Or you have to go to the villages or you have to go to a neighboring place. So those that have been the challenges for me listening to you, because I don't quite know where to limit the testing aspect. Even if you have the testing
Mhm.
kits with you when you go to those places.
Um, ignorance of the law, they say, is no excuse, but ignorance of health, the consequences is illness. Actually, we don't go that far, especially if you don't use it as a on daily basis there. At least you come back to drink some things that can cleanse those toxins from your system, cleanse your body, bath well, your good soup, and that's all. But the ones that we use daily for our drinking, especially cooking, bathing in our homes, they are the most important to test.
So,
Yeah.
Dr. Doris, what you're saying is we should only test water that comes out from the taps and in our homes. Is that what you're suggesting we should do the testing on?
The ones that you use mostly,
Okay,
tap,
that's what I wanted to
the
clarify.
bottle ones, the ones from the fridge, the one that is basically you use daily. Yes,
Okay.
that is okay. Yeah.
All right. Now I get it very clear. Thank you so much. Uh Hello everyone. Anybody else has a question for our sister? And while waiting for that, if there's no question for her now, I have a question for Queen JW, if she is still available, regarding your presentation on the mindset. is regarding everything that is bitter. You talked about the bitter color, you talked about the bitter leaf, you talked about the moringa seeds and leaves, as well as I'm adding this one there, bitter melon, which is an Asian melon. It's as bitter as bitter leaf, bitter color, and moringa. So can you help Queen JW? Can you help us understand if what the nutritional values are from these four things that I just mentioned? Oh, sorry. I realize her camera is off, so maybe the grandkids need her somewhere. It's okay. Uh, Queen Rita, how are you? So good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, my sister Debbie. It's been long that I have on the
Long time. Yes. Good
I
to see
know
you
how.
tonight.
Yeah.
Are you doing well?
So I'm fine, just ups and downs, but life is good anyway.
All the time.
Um, things are happening. I lost my brother-in-law today, so it
Oh
was been hard
no.
for us. Yeah. He fell down from the ladder and they took him to Nairobi, but he passed away this morning. But this is part of life.
Oh,
Yeah.
my condolences. Our condolences.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to talk to, I want to ask Dr. Doris, thank you very much for this presentation. It's really beautiful and talk about more about water. I'm here in Canada, I'm in Alberta, but we have some places that the water is not really tasting good. So I decided to buy this Tangin machine. Uh, and, uh, and I am using 9.5. Is it a good one? And is there any benefit really having that machine? Because I bought it really very expensive. And yeah, so thank you.
Yeah. Which one is that? Is this the iTerra? What's the name of your machine?
K8, K8.
All right. Did you read the information, what they have written on the prescription
Yeah,
paper?
yes,
What did
yes,
you
I
read?
did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did. Like they have also like they have different levels of the water. For example, for baby, which one that you have to put, and for your skin and for the face, and so. But the one that I am taking, they said that this is the normal one and it's good. They and every time, like every other 3 months, I change I wash it so that because of the reason that it pack into the machine. But the taste really is good and I'm feeling good. Like, I was not having a lot of things that I used to feel them. So that's why I am just like, because they say that, it's helping in a lot of health issue. So I really, even if I go somewhere, I am afraid to take other water. I will just take a sip and I make sure that I have my water that I it from home. I have it in the car. So they say that it doesn't have there is not any effect on it, but if I test the one that is coming and like the one that is already filtered, and I see how much like chlorine on it, like the yellow one, and I feel like I'm blessed really to have this machine because of the way that water, like how acidic it is.
No, actually, I don't know the exact machine you are talking about. So I would like you
It's a
to.
new version. It's a new version of the Kangen machine.
The Sister Rita,
Yes.
just for your information, Dr. Doris just moved to Atlanta in uh, about a month or two ago. So the machines that she has access to in Atlanta may not necessarily be what you have access to in Canada. So it might be a good idea if you exchange numbers and then you take a picture of what you
Yeah.
have on the machine and share with her so she can see if it meets the criteria that you're discussing right now. I think that would be the best way, because she's still familiarizing herself with the machines that she was used to testing in in Ghana and what she's using now in Atlanta. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Just in general, it's like the machine that is filtering the water, like alkaline water. It doesn't matter whether which kind really of the machine, but it's just the one that is alkaline. It's alkalining the water.
If it's enough,
Yeah, anyway, I would do that.
if it's 9 point something alkaline, it's a very good machine. Then the water is safe. Yeah, it's safe.
Okay.
I was using the iTerra, ITERA, iTerra machine.
Yeah. Okay.
It is like hair dryer, the hand hair blower. It's like that, but it's very, very costly, and it's good to neutralize the water. Use it. It have a whole lot of benefits. The iTerra machine. So if somebody wants to buy the iTerra, I'm a registered member. We can give you the code. You buy it directly from the company, ship it to you. Some thought it's a blower, and they went to buy the hair blower. It's not that. The iTerra is different. That's what we'll be using. And then there's this Chinese cap with a copper inside. They also neutralize water. Good. So we have to consider that.
Yeah. Thank you. But like as Debbie said, if we can exchange the numbers or any maybe, then we can talk.
Yeah,
Thank
Sister
you.
Rita, I'll share her contact with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
You're welcome.
Hey.
I am so sorry for your loss. My condolences, and
So much.
I
Thank you so
I
much.
hope that you find the right words to comfort the rest of the family for your loss, and hopefully, you know, the person is resting from whatever pain they went through before transition.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good having you again.
I am always in here, but I just don't talk.
Always busy. You're always busy, and it's good to be busy until once on passive, everything comes to play. We're not going to be we're not going to be doing this and missing anyone. We'll be seeing everybody everywhere at any time, right? And
Sure,
that time is coming very soon, so we should continue to stay positive. So thank you, Sister Rita. All right, everyone, greetings once more and welcome to those. I have about 5 or 6 people who just came in. Welcome, Queen Benny. Welcome, Queen Nadu. Welcome, Queen Feather King. Welcome, Queen Violet. Everyone who just came in, we welcome each and every one of you. We're just wrapping up with questions and discussions before moving on to after party. And I see Dr. Benny here. I'm going to let her do her thing, and then we can have the final word from Queen JW, the final word from our presenter as well. Queen JW did the mindset, and Dr. Doris did her presentation. We get your final words, and then we move on from there. So over to you, Dr. Benny, and welcome.
Greetings to everybody. How you guys doing? Is there any excitement in here? Man, come on now. Come on. Hey, look, today is what? Thursday, right? I want to take this special moment to thank Queen Debbie. Anyway, thank you, Queen Debbie, for giving me this amazing opportunity. I am so honored to be here. I'm sorry that I'm late, right? But I told Dr. Derrick I will be coming late. I want to thank our Heavenly Father that wherever I went to, I came back safely because I wanted to see Queen Doris, Queen JW. Queen JW, can you believe that I missed your presentation? Did you talk about water too? Or only you, Queen, Queen Doris?
No.
I know you guys always talk about health, but I want to thank God for bringing you guys here. A lot of people do not understand the importance of mindset and the importance of coming to deep dive. They don't know. The reason I'm screaming, I want to scream so that they will know that I am here.
Yes.
God brought me here this evening safely. I really want to thank God for it. And I want to thank God for sending an important person to you and I. Because if it wasn't for this individual, we would not be here. I would not even know Queen Debbie. Say, eh? Oh, so I want to thank Mr. Ash Mufare. When you guys have time, create time and let us pray for his good health, for the protection that we just want God to guide and protect him wherever he goes and continue to provide him with that amazing knowledge. He is too he's very smart, right? And I just want God to give him more and more. Whatever he wants to do, give him the energy because of his determination to take care of all the brand ambassadors. I need you guys to start thinking. And the reason I'm talking to you guys is that you guys talk to all your friends, those who are just sitting behind and complaining. Tell them to come and meet me if they have any problem. Nobody else. They should come to moi. Huh? Anyway, let us pray for those who are under the weather because some of our brand ambassadors are sick. And Queen Rita, I heard one of your friend or relative died. May his or her soul rest in perfect peace. And just to let you know that that person maybe, he or she is okay now. Like there is no more headache. He or she is not going to be paying rent like us, right? We have to go out there, work so hard to pay the rent. But the person who have died, no more rent. I want to say, Queen Dr. Doris, our extraordinary presentation. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. And I know that you will continue. You'll be back next week. Queen JW, whatever you presented, I know it was bombastic. Thank you so much. I love you with all my heart, mind, and soul. Hey, Brother Carlton, I love you too. Queen Debbie, I love you all, sweetheart. Remember what Queen Lerato always said. Did anybody tell you guys today that they love you? If they did not, I, D. Benny, say, I love you guys with all my heart, mind, and soul. I love you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Queen Debbie, I will give it back to you, baby.
You must have had a very good, refreshing glass of water before joining. Thank you so much, Dr. Benny. I
Thank
knew it.
you.
Thank you. We love you unconditionally. And FYI, everybody you see here was here, including our brother Carlton, waiting for your arrival. So welcome. We love you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your sweet and kind words. So I'm asking for our Queen Sister JW, Queen JW. I think I asked my question when you were unavailable, but I will save it for next time. And
Okay.
please, if you can just, I just want to ask one thing. You were talking about drinking juices and all of that and honey. And I wanted to ask you, how about castor oil? Because that's what my mom used to give me when I was a kid, a teaspoon of castor oil to each and every one of us first thing in the morning. So if you
Well,
is
I don't
castor
think
oil still as healthy as it used to be? Is it still as medicinal as it used to be?
I think it's still medicinal as it used to be. I mean, a lot of us still use it, but it you just have to be careful how you use it because you said castor oil, right?
Castor
Because
oil, yeah.
yeah, because it can pull the water out of the body. So it's not good to just I think you can drink it. We used to use it as a laxative but you have to read up on it, because I heard that it's because my daughter has it here, and I read somewhere it pulls the water out of your body, so that is not so good. To use it for topicals, like for particular pimples or acne, things like that. Some people rub it on their stomach, also for whatever particular reason. But I don't think you have to read up on it. You could even ask Dr. Doris just in case, because she knows a lot about this stuff. So I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction.
It's okay, Queen Jada. It's all right. Thank you so much.
Yes, it's still medicinal. The raw one that is not, they didn't add any additive. Yeah. It cleans the colon. That is one.
Yeah.
So yes, so it relieves constipation. It cleans the colon. Yeah. It's good for the skin, it's good for the hair, it's good for eye, and it's really highly medicinal. After taking it, you have to take a warm half glass of water, and it's good. It's still good for so many medicinal purposes. Number one is it cleans the colon. If somebody is in labor, suffering, you don't want to go for CS, give him a whole bottle of castor oil. You do not reach 15 minutes before the baby will come out. It helps. Yes, that's what my mom gives me.
Awesome.
Castor oil.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, my darling Queen sister. So, Queen JW. Okay, Dr. Benny, before we proceed, Dr. Benny, I see your hand
Sorry.
up.
Yes, please. Just one quick question. To any of you guys, the presenters, just to ask you if is it okay to be using, let me say, drinking water, regular water with lime every day, with warm water with limes? Is it okay, or should be like every other day? I don't know.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay to drink it. You just don't drink it at night.
Okay.
But yeah, once a glass a day in the morning, preferably. And Dr. Doris can emphasize on it more.
Okay, like putting lime water when I'm warm, when drinking, I just want to drink, or either I drink the tea, I just add lime inside every day, if it is
It's
okay.
because you want to reduce weight. That's why you are drinking it every day.
You
right?
bet. I want to look sexy.
Actually, it's good, but the lime have a high dosage of acid. Lime. So with the burning of fat is good. You can drink it continuously for 1 week, and then stay away from it for 2 weeks, then come back.
Wow. I'm glad that I asked.
Raw water is the best. So if it's the acidic in the lime is too much, it can cause heartburn.
Oh.
It can give you some sort of dehydration too. So the plain pure water is the best. You can take that one first. Afterwards, maybe after 30 minutes, you can use the lime or lemon.
Oh, yeah. Lemon, okay.
Lemon is even
lemon.
better than
It's
the
better
lime.
than the lime. Okay.
The lime, the lemon, just half of it, or a tablespoon measurement to add to a 200 ml of water, mix it to drink. It's good.
Okay.
You can take it for some time and then leave it for another
1 week
before you continue. But if it's after meals, After meals is good.
Yes, please. Okay.
Wait for 20 to 30 minutes, then drink it after meals. It's
Okay,
good.
not before meals.
Morning, drink the raw water first, please.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Thank you. I mean, I had to ask because to tell the truth, I have been drinking it like the lemon water, warm water, like 24 ounce in the morning, or sometimes I just drink it fast, which I'm not supposed to. But sorry. Yeah. Well, at least it's better for me to tell the truth, right? And then you advise me and say, hey, do not drink it fast or take it bit by bit or don't drink too much, right?
You said that. And moreover, drinking water. You shouldn't be walking or running and drinking water. Sit down, your enzymes, your stomach, your everything is relaxed before you drink water. Don't run or be walking harshly before drinking water on the move. No, most athletes do that and they can fall. It affects the heart. It doesn't even help with digestion.
Okay.
If you want to paste in the morning, it will depend on brushing your teeth at night before bed.
Yes.
So your first water should be added to the saliva in your mouth, and it cleans the intestine. It kills the worms, the maggots that will be feeding on your system, especially if you eat sugary food or carbohydrate before sleeping.
Yeah.
Feed on them at night. Oh yes, these are the sicknesses that we bring to ourselves.
Where the maggots come from?
If you did not paste, brush your teeth well, rinse well before going to bed, then don't drink early water to swallow the saliva. You are rather swallowing maggots and sickness. But if you brush your teeth well before bedtime and you didn't eat any sweets to bed, the first thing you wake up, drink small water to mix with the saliva and swallow. It kills those enzymes, the worms that have been affecting your intestines. It kills them. The saliva is the real medicine. Don't joke with it. People wake up and they paste. They go to paste, clean their teeth and mouth, remove all the saliva before drinking water. Is bad. Unless you ate some sugary things or you didn't brush your teeth before sleeping, before bedtime. Unless then you can brush it. But the best is if you cannot swallow the saliva on its own, please add water and swallow bit by bit to cleanse your intestine. One time we'll learn about the acidosis. We'll learn about. Oh my God, somebody is coming. Sorry, I'm admitting someone in. Yeah. The intestinal worms that can affect our health. Yeah. So take note of that. Brush well before bedtime. No sweets. No sweets. Wake up, drink water, mix with the saliva. Very highly medicinal. Good.
Wow. So I should drink that water in the morning before I brush my teeth.
Yes.
Wow.
If
Queen
only you
Debbie.
brush well before
Yeah.
sleeping, that's it. Wow.
Mm.
Good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Benny, for your question, and Dr. Doris, thank you for your patience in responding to Dr. Benny's curiosity. Chop title. All right, I'm going to go back to Queen J. Your final thoughts, sis, and I'll bring my questions next Thursday. Queen J. Your final thoughts, please.
She's muted.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Queen Debbie, and thank you also, Queen Dr. Benny, and also our presenter, Queen Dr. Doris. Thank you for that amazing presentation. I mean, we're learning a lot. We couldn't be in a better place. Thank you so much for being here. And my last thoughts, yes, as far as addressing the nutrients deficiency that we all might suffer from, maybe some more than others, but we are deficient. And so we learned some things this evening that can help us to counteract those deficiencies, to help us to become not deficient, but that we could turn things around for the betterment of our well-being, of our health. You know, we learn the right things, things that we can eat, and the things that we shouldn't do, you know, like eating our seeds and nuts must be in their shells, you know, eating organic fruits and vegetables, getting enough oxygen to the body, the vitamins, the minerals. And you hear Dr. Doris mention all those minerals is even in our water. So imagine the combo of your water, your vegetables, and your fruits. That will definitely help us to combat against illnesses and diseases, and even help us to live a longer life, you know, a healthy life, a healthy lifestyle where we can turn change the lives of others. You know, CEO talk about uplifting humanity. What better way? What other better way can we do so by sharing these information like Dr. Doris is doing, and I sharing this information so we all can live better and enjoy our families, and you know, just stop this madness of disease, you know, killing us daily. So let's try to do the best we can, take little steps in changing the way we eat, the way we drink our water, testing our waters. Like I tested my water. My daughter brought some Deer Park water. It's no good. It's acidic. Even the tap water was better than the Deer Park water. I tried some filtered water, and that also was acidic. Maybe the filter need changing. That's the only thing I could suggest. The water from the refrigerator was okay, but the bottled water was bad. So testing the waters, just like Dr. Doris recommended, and Dr. Derek, who repeatedly tell us to make sure test our waters, let's do so because we can save our own lives. Okay? Thank you so much, and have a beautiful remainder of the webinar.
Thank you so much as well, Queen JW. We appreciate your relentless support on a regular basis. Thank you. We look forward to
Yeah.
seeing you the next week with the next topic. And then my
Yes.
bombastic questions, as Dr. Bennett says, will be coming out that next week. Thank you.
Oh
All
gosh, thank
right.
you.
Our Queen Sister Doris, your final thoughts, ma'am.
thank you, Queen Debbie and Queen JW. Appreciate your said water is life. And it's true. So we should know the type of water we are taking in our system, in our body, even washing our hair and our down. Start every day with a new hope. Leave bad memories behind and have faith for a better tomorrow. Drink water, swallow it with your saliva first before any drink. No drink can be taken from water, even coconut drink. No. So we say the greatest inspiration you can drive is from your inner self and from the heart that know you are on the right path. We need to change our habits of eating and drinking water unto God's glory. God has given us everything. He's given us the knowledge and power to how to go about things. If we lack wisdom, we should ask Him to give us liberally, freely. Let's continue to learn, help each other. My thanks goes to Almighty God for all His blessings and sustenance, for giving us Mr. Ash. I bless the womb that carried Mr. Ash.
Amen.
On this earth. If not, that wouldn't have been here. We continuously pray for him, for Unpassive to be the talk of the world. Our names will be heard and seen. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. I yield.
Thank you, Sister Queen Jade, Sister Queen Doris. We appreciate you and your time. And yes, a blessed night to you and your loved one as well. And we hope you are still enjoying Atlanta. We hope that the weather is pleasant compared to when you were in Ghana. And we hope you continue to enjoy it. And with all the abundant blessings that has been bestowed on all of us by our Creator, we look forward to someday getting together in person rather than virtual as we are right now. I plan to talk to Dr. Bill one of these days. Hopefully, when he's not too busy, you guys can get together. You may not know him, but I will make sure he knows who you are.
He gave me his number already.
No, he did?
He did, Dr. Bills Williams.
Yes.
Yes. He's about 10 minutes drive away from me, his office.
All right. Okay.
I haven't met him yet.
I rest my case. So the ball is in your court. So that topic is closed.
Last time he gave me his number, the office one, his personal one. I chat him, but I haven't heard from him yet.
That's why I say he's very busy. So anyway,
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
please.
At this stage, I will say thank you to everybody who is here with us and will be watching in the future. Today is this beautiful Thursday, November 7th. No, that is not accurate. Yes, November 7th, 2024. And we are here on Deep Dive and saying thank you for being with us. We look forward to seeing you again here every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time, 6 p.m. until spring when we'll spring forward, but in the fall, we fall back. But we have other sister forums on a daily basis. On Mondays is Mindset Monday with Queen Miriam. On Wednesday is Empowering Humanity with Julie Pierre. Thursday mornings we have Singapore, Malaysia. And on Sundays we have the Dream Team at 12:45 Eastern Daylight Time. But before that, on a regular basis, we have Yvonne Mundi with One Global Movement on a daily basis. So you have a whole bunch of webinars to go to. If you don't feel like going to one of those, there are so many others you can go to. But we thank you for supporting Deep Dive, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. And for those who are here live with us, we ask you to stay tuned for the next segment of the webinar, which is the after party, where the fun talking and the fun music will be going on. So thank you for our YouTube viewers and live, and we'll see you again next time. Blessings.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Recording stopped.
Do I see